Everyone, welcome in. Hey Barbara, hey Kim, hey Ashley. Yeah, I'm on Ted behind this morning, so bear with me. Morning, Jeffrey. Hi, TJ. What happened? I don't know. You must have did it yourself. I didn't do it, or YouTube did it. What'd you say? Maybe say it differently? I hear that's been going on. That's been YouTube doing that nonsense. No, I've heard about that. Just know that I didn't do it. I heard people getting blocked and everything. They must be really messing around with the background stuff. Okie dokie. Hi, Pam. Okie dokie. Hi, Pam.
Good morning. There we go. I got my tripod yesterday. Good morning. Look. There we go. I got my tripod yesterday. Good morning.
Oh, it keeps repeating. Mute yourself for a moment.
I got my tripod yesterday. Good morning.
Oh, it keeps repeating. Mute yourself for a moment.
Okay, let's see here.
I got my tripod yesterday. Oh, it keeps repeating. Mute yourself for a moment.
Okay, let's see here.
I got my tripod yesterday. Oh, it keeps repeating. Mute yourself for a moment.
Not sure what to do here. Okay. I muted my laptop, but now I can't hear you guys. Let's see here. Okay.
Mute YouTube.
Can you hear me now?
Say something. I can't.
Hi. Okay.
Yep. Can you hear
Can
us?
you hear me?
Me?
I'm using my phone this morning and watching on my laptop, but laptop. YouTube is delayed.
YouTube's always delayed.
Okay, I'm gonna
And
mute.
again. YouTube's always delayed.
I'm muting my phone now. Okay, I'm gonna
And
mute.
again. You need to mute wherever YouTube is.
I'm muting my phone now.
Okay, I must have been the best. You need to mute wherever YouTube is. I'm using my phone now. Okay, I must have been the best. You need to mute wherever YouTube is. I can't hear you. Hi, Spirit in the blue sky. Spirit in the sky blue, I mean. Wow. Hi, Blue. Hi, that. If you talk to him, can't hear you. Morning, Karen. Mm. Okay, let's see if this works again.
Okay. I'm using my laptop now. I'm not sure. Okay. I'm using my... There.
I don't know. One mic must be more sensitive than the other mic, I guess.
I had you pulled up on my phone because I got my tripod in, and so it was Restream on my phone, and I turned off. Can't figure that one out. Unless I had my phone linked to my laptop.
Oh, I don't know, maybe.
Well, we'll skip it.
Boy, I don't know if I want to make these guys a permanent fixture in my life. I'll tell you, because little suckers I'm working on today, I worked on this morning, but hard work. Someone wanted dogs to go with their gnomes.
Adorable.
They are a lot of work. Those little teeny tiny things.
Those are really cute.
On a bigger scale, it wouldn't be so bad, but when you work in smalls, it's a lot more tedious. Bigger scale wouldn't be so bad. First, I had to figure out how I was going to do it. I made them before. I had to play around a little bit with that. And then, once I figured it out, it was like, man, these suckers take a lot. If I was cheating and using store-bought pom-poms and stuff, it wouldn't be so bad, but...
Yeah, even though it's smaller, a person needs to look at the price because there's just that much more work, or according to the size, it's...
I mean, it's only like tail, the nose, about almost an inch and a half, maybe.
But I mean, like, even though it's small, you have to consider the time. Not so much the material in that.
Yeah, it's more about the skill and the time.
Right.
Well, that's why when you go out and about, you can pay more money for a miniature piece of furniture than you can a big piece of furniture.
Oh, for sure.
Like dollhouse furniture.
Yep.
Especially handmade stuff.
Right. One thing I'm disappointed with that tripod I got yesterday, it's a smaller tripod, which I'm not disappointed with that, and it can extend up, but you can't tip it down. You can't tip it down at your work.
Mm-hmm. It's almost like more like a regular camera tripod kind of situation, taking photos.
Yeah. Yeah, it tips up and it tips, you can extend it, but it won't tip down at your work. So I'll have to. Yeah, I had my tripod set up right next to my laptop. I wonder if that made a difference.
I don't know.
I muted my phone, which I was, had on the stream.
Yeah, but what happens is once, I think, it gets like in this loop. Because it hears itself, I guess, to a certain extent.
Oh.
So it keeps repeating.
Maybe after the holidays I can is there a way of connecting with you on here without going live to get that adjusted?
Yep.
Maybe after
when
the
I
holidays.
send you the link. When I send you the link.
Yep.
You let me know what day you want to mess with it. I
You
send
bet.
you the link,
We'll do
half
that.
hour or so earlier or whatever.
Okay.
And we could come in the back room and we can mess with it before you go
Okay,
live.
great. We'll do that after the holidays. So you're making those little pom-poms by hand, huh? No pom-pom maker?
No, I don't have a pom-pom maker. I actually was using the back of the diamond art tool.
That's definitely handmade.
Plus, they don't have pom-pom makers, as far as I've ever seen, that tiny. Because you'd have to make a really bigger pom-pom, and not real big, but let's say an inch, whatever, and keep cutting it down and cutting it down and cutting it down to get it small enough.
I have one, but I haven't tried it yet. I got one from another reseller. I have them in different sizes, but
yeah, I almost had it set, but the auction just went. I put a thing in, and then it went crazy after that. It was like it sat there for a few minutes after I had put my bid in. Nobody was bidding, and then somebody must have woke up, and then after that, another person woke up, and I'm like, really? It was like 4 or 5 pom-pom makers, all different sizes or something like that, and I'm like, oh, okay. I'm doomed to hand making my pom-pom around
there
things.
You go. Good morning, everyone in the chat. Sorry, I'm not ignoring you.
Oh. There we go. I'm coming for you, Barbara. There she is. There she should be. Hello. There she is.
Hi, Barbara.
You're muted.
Yeah, I was talking to myself.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm so tired of doing shots. Oh, I'm so tired of it. Oh,
And your camera's high up.
yeah, I know. I'm gonna bring it down. I pulled the wrong thing out.
Alright, guys, remember tomorrow it's gonna be Bring the Diamond Art Day. Celebrate my birthday with me in that way. We can relax. If you don't have a diamond art, you can still come.
This is the one. Ugh. Sis, you gonna have a cake?
No.
Oh, why not?
Yeah. Beyond all that.
Well, are you pouring me some hot water? Making some hot water, whatever.
I'm basically gonna be just chilling out. I show some pictures, maybe tell a few stories. Chill and do diamond dot. Not one of these folks who has a mint to be giving away presents on my birthday, so hopefully nobody shows up thinking they're showing up just for a giveaway. I really want folks to show up because they want to be here, not because they want something, you know?
Yep, that's
Hear
what I'm
ya.
starting to do. Because those winning has hardly ever buys from me. So,
But a lot of these people, they're used to these big resellers, or even medium resellers, giving away all kinds of things. It's like, can't afford that.
That's more of a marketing thing, you know. It's
Right, and that's not what I'm
well,
doing, you know.
that's not what I'm doing. It's just to say appreciation, you know, da da da. But after what I've heard, it's not really appreciation. They just come in there, they never order, and then they jump into the game, picking a number or something, you know. So I'm just confident, and it's something that a lot of them done, and I was taught to do that, you know, but not no more.
I mean, not everybody can afford to buy. So if you're a regular supporter, like, I get that.
Yeah.
You know, if you're there all the time supporting their room, I get that. But just the the serial gift hunters
Yeah.
run
Well,
around
you
from
know-
room to room.
For the big time ones, that's a tax write-off.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Well, it
Which
is
people-
for me, but
Not everybody realizes that.
No. It's partially out of the kindness of their heart to a certain extent.
Oh, well, yeah, for sure.
And partially, it's an awesome way to get some more money off you, what you got to pay at the end of the year.
Well,
I'm a
it has a-
hobbyist. I'm not a reseller. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
where I am, but I'm not gonna have too many auctions like I did. I'm gonna be careful, like what says here. Yes, I'll do that, but I've learned a few things from different ones,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna take their advice.
I own my own business for 24 years, so I get the whole business side of it. You know,
Right.
that's not that a lot of people haven't been in that situation. So they don't understand getting rid of stock, assets,
Right.
having an expense, and all that. You know.
Yep. Yeah, I'm more into the retired mode and doing this for enjoyment, and then, a little hobby on the side, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Little gets there. Like it when you unload a couple of things or whatever. You know.
right.
Yeah, it's not my selling. The part of it really isn't my work. Because if I wanted to do that, it would be, it would kill me. Because I want to do it full-fledged out, There's no way I can. So.
I need to find something to wrap around this where I can catch it, where I'm not closing my hand as much. Let's see, that'd be a piece of paper towel. Got it. I'm having to put the crocheting off the side. I'm just putting the little burgundy around it. But man, it has gotten my carpet tunnel. Ooh, God bless you.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
This ain't open. Where's my tape?
Tickle in my nose.
Oh, I started
Bless
that
you.
last night. Oof. God bless you. I know what that is. It's not
Hi,
a tickle,
Evie.
it's a itch. Good morning, Evie. I don't think I know Spirit in the Sky Blue. I think this is the first time I've seen them. Unless they go by
I call them blue.
Okay, Blue, nice to meet you. Used to have those plastic things where I could hold and put on a pencil or something.
Like that?
Yeah. I don't know where I wouldn't even know where to look for it, sis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to invent something.
You'd look in the pen and pencil department, wherever pens and stuff are.
Yeah. Like I get out that much. I'll make it work. No, you don't have to worry about it. See?
Well,
Making it work.
either that or tape some bubble wrap around the thing.
I am going to do something else here before I eat.
Or foam or whatever.
The sticky stuff is way too out on my picture, so I'm going to put me some tape right there. So every time I put my hand down, it doesn't get on the extra sticky part. There we go.
You guys make sure that you're going and checking each other's channels out and doing all that good stuff. I make you guys moderators. Yeah, traffic's probably going to be slow today because, you know, everybody and their uncle's doing lives and stuff now. Is it a holiday?
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Candy.
Hi, Candy.
You're gonna love Evie's stuff. Had you come to hear about the room, Candy? I think I remember seeing your name. I just cannot remember where. I'm not sure if you've hung out in the background of the channel yet, Candy, so I'm going to do the quick rundown of what I do here. Basically, I do whatever I like. I'm going to be doing it anyway. Might as well do it live. Gives people a place to go. We have conversations about multiple subjects. And the only subjects I ask is that you do not specifically talk about somebody else's channel negatively or a person negatively, because I don't want any of that in here. Plenty of places on YouTube to do that in. And we just chill. I mean, it's just a place to come, relax, hang out, get away from the crazy environment, but still have people to chill with. That's all.
Hi, Candy. I've seen her on journaling and painting.
Yeah, I know I've seen her name before. Thank you. That's where I've seen her? Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to put the two and two together in the brain, you know?
Yeah.
One thing I found out, sis, this one don't have enough glue on the picture. It doesn't want to hold the little dots.
Really? I haven't ran into that one
No,
yet.
no, not with the plastic on it. The pinks might, but not this. I'll be back. I'm getting my coffee. Sugar's right at 100, so I'm doing okay. Oh, now I can see better. That backlight was blinding me.
Just figured it out.
Today I gotta put the ornaments on my tree and clean my living room. I thought I'd take the time to be a little bit of time with y'all. Just relax a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What day is your family coming over, Barbara?
I don't have family.
Nope.
Aren't you going to have friends or something over? Or?
No.
Rick and me and my ex-husband next door.
Okay.
We bought some crawfish and we're going to just have a crawfish egg today. I don't have family
right.
anymore. No, I want to make sure I spray him real good so a roach don't fall off his pants leg like it did yesterday.
Oh, please, Barbara.
Well, we are getting the duplex sprayed and stuff, but we have to wait after the new year. So that gives me enough time to clean up my house and stuff and get things situated. I want to clean my epoxy room. I want to clean up my storage bedroom. When I say storage, it's storage. And I want...
isn't she blue? I love Evie's mom. Yeah, she did some cooking videos with her mom too. Hilarious.
Y'all ever seen Justin Wilson on live cooking? He was supposed to be the man that was Cajun.
Not that I know, not that I'm aware of. Not specifically.
He's actually not. He passed away already, but he's not
Oh.
Cajun. He is from the north. He learned the accent. Huh? Yeah, he's from the north. He was from the north. New York. Oh, Wolf says New York.
I think that was before we were born.
Well, I think it's just like if you live in an area long enough, you consider yourself like. I'm from New York originally, but I've been in Florida for so long. Most people would consider to say I'm a Floridian.
Yeah. Well, he was a very famous comedian and cook. He was always coming up with something kind of like Jerry Clowers, but a different style to it. Ours was always very clean and respectful.
Mm.
Justin Wilson wasn't quite that.
And they said he took voice lessons to sound like a Cajun.
Hmm.
And they said all that wine that he poured into his food wasn't really wine or anything. It was just a little bit of water or flavored water or something like that. He didn't put that much wine and stuff in his food. Yeah, they do, but not a lot of the Cajuns. They put beer in their foods. They also put whiskey in it or rum when they're cooking, especially cakes. The rum is real important when you're making cakes down here. What it is, the rum, the alcohol actually cooks out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You have the aroma of it, so when you smell it, you think you're actually tasting it.
Well, alcohols have certain ingredients in it. Like beer has the hops and the barley and whatever, and that also attributes to the flavor. It's just burning out the alcoholic content.
Yeah.
So it does add to flavor of something. It's just like doing a beer can chicken. Or you put the little chickens over the beer can.
Yeah. Daddy used to pour beer on while he was barbecuing each chicken. He said it made it tender. And my uncle wouldn't, and that was the driest barbecue chicken I hated when we went for Easter over there. We always overcooked it. Oh, it was you, Rick?
Somebody walking by.
Oh,
Just do it like that. Just set off pretty easy.
okay.
Yeah, me
Oh,
either. Long time.
I can't find my stylus that has the one with the 5 long lines on it, the one that'll hold 5 beads. Be perfect to doing this one. and I don't know where it's at. I had everything in 2 boxes. I figured I had seen it. You gonna fill up your can for me? Oh, your tar's that low?
Hi, Rosie.
Good morning, Rosie. How you doing? You just checking in, sis? Or why don't you grab your diamond art and come in and join us?
It's up to her.
See what I've had to do? Wrap mine because it's not thick enough for me to hold my corporal tunnel cloth.
Well, that works pretty good. I'm trying one of those multi ones. I'm picking up 4 at a time.
I know. I can't find mine.
Are
Yeah, it came with that kit that I got, and I haven't tried it yet.
Yeah, but they gotta line them all. To me, it was like, man, now you gotta try to get X amount in a line and perfectly lined up, and then you got more of a pain than me doing one and one to me anyway.
Well, I'm just trying it for the first time, so we'll see how it goes.
Right.
Well, when you're working on something like mine that has so much black or so much white, it's better.
I'd still do it one at a time. I'm just.
Oh, I see about the lining up thing.
What you do, they said, what you do is you shake your thing, you use your fingernail and push them all together. Then you stomp them.
Too much work. Stab, shake, stab, shake, stab, shake, stick, 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 stick. Whatever. Yeah, easier that way. To me, anyway.
Oh, come on. I got to give it a try. It's like the old
Oh, no,
adage,
y'all do. If you find it and it works for you, wonderful.
It's like, you know, with kids. If they haven't tasted something, they got to taste it. If they don't like it, fine, but...
Oh, I'm not telling you not to. I'm not your boss. I'm just saying what happened with me is I tried it and
Well, I can see where it's a challenge getting them lined up in the tray too. Let's see here. We'll give it
Pam,
one more
if you
try.
shake your tray, look, shake your tray and get a lot of them in line, and then you use your fingernail and push like this and then stab it. Put them really close together in that one line. I love mine, but I don't know what happened to mine.
Hey, you still got to move them over. Yep.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm losing my thing on my. Yeah, we get to that time of the year, we really don't want to do too much. Like I told everybody, until next week, I'm not printing out anything. But most of mine were like free little gifts and stuff like that. They can wait on that. I have everything else done. No, it's still more quiet. I'm going to find my handle one way or another.
Mm.
And I finally got my way on one thing I wanted. So, made for a good morning. Didn't want to be woke up that early, but I was. But there's some good news, so. Now, what I do when there's so many of one color, like this black, I cut my little plastic sheet in divisions. So I'm only lifting up a little bit of plastic at a time so I can get all sticky.
Yeah, I'm going back to the one.
Mhm.
I tried it.
Yeah. You lasted about as long as I did.
My picture is smaller too. It's just on the side. There's more in this side area, but learn as you go.
Me, it's just too much black. Then you go get to the eagle, it's a lot of white and off-white. I'm just trying to get enough black on here so I can maneuver and start the eagle. And this stayed on my mind half the night last night. I couldn't sleep. Now, I was on a channel and one lady said after she does this, she puts her arm on delicate heat and she turns it over. She puts a paper bag on under it and over it, turn it on, and then she kind of melts it together.
Sort of like lily beads.
That keeps them on there. He said even a heating gun will melt it, a strong heating gun, but it flattens out the canvas.
It's got to melt the bead a little bit, the plastic a little bit itself, and meld them together.
Yeah. She said that way she can frame it. Now, when she finishes hers, she puts them up for sale, so that's why she does that. She asked me why I wasn't weaving beads anymore. I went, well, that gets a little frustrating after a while.
Oh, your hands shake a bit much. You'd only be able to do it on really good days.
Yeah.
And so a piece will take you forever, you know, just to get done, you know, because of, you know, the tiny seed beads.
No, it's not the seed beads. I make pictures of 4 millimeter, 6 millimeter, 8 millimeter beads. I was doing a lot of, like, for my window in my door. I was making them out of clear beads, and then I put the numbers and weave it in there, just like you do weaving. I used a big needle underneath and then came across the lines with the little needle, another needle on top, and it bind them in between the threads. And I was we'd frame them to fit the size of the door. We put the house number on it or letters on it or whatever they want. Then I had drawn a pansy. It was a cross stitch pansy, and I just added a little bit to it, and it's about 40 beads by 40 beads. I've done some mosaic. You can't even see what. Oh, I'm backwards. Oh, that's right. You had me change it. Come here, you. My bees are just not wanting to stick. I was talking to a friend of mine, and she said she got the biggest size she could get. I said, "What are you going to do?" Oh, in my bathroom. It has seahorses, and it's a picture. She had computerized like one of these, and they sent her. She said all the bees came in one big envelope, full stuff. She got 6 pen stylists. She got 5 trays, and she got 9 of the big sticky stuff.
I don't see why you need so
Unless-
many trays unless you got a bunch of people working on it with you.
I don't know.
I think I got all that stuff with this kit I got
Really?
with
Well,
this tray.
They said CVS has an LAV to pick up. I think they just added it because the picture is really, really large. She paid over $100 for it.
What's this tape for?
What tape?
This tape that came with my kit for this diamond art.
Maybe that
lightboard?
goes around the very edge of it.
Oh,
You know where it's still sticky?
I always just put clear tape.
oh, I see what you mean. Yeah,
It's like a foam
Right
tape, right?
around this edge. It's not
Probably-
foam. It looks like maybe paper that you peel.
Yeah, it's probably what it's for. To cover that edge.
Oh yeah, it's sticky on one side, of course. It probably, you're saying that put it around this edge, like,
Either that or
Right.
it's
So that,
for on the picture.
uh-huh.
what, to try to line up the rows, maybe?
No, like mine's not sticky in some places to hold the bead, where you can just kind of cut it and maybe put it down, hold the beads.
Oh, and peel it up on both sides of the sticky stuff is what you're saying? I don't
Yeah.
know. It's a possibility.
That's what I would think it was for. Because anybody can take a piece of tape like I did and take the edge to keep it from sticking on my arm when I put my arm down.
No, it's not just that. I think it's more for finishing, frame it.
Could be.
Like to put it around the edge, line it up,
Yeah, that actually
and then
makes
cut
sense.
around that and a little lip to frame with. or mat
Because it is
with.
sticky around here. That makes sense.
But there was no directions? Maybe all these goodies and no directions?
No, everything came with this kit, the light board, which is, I got all this stuff in here, several different stylists, the wax.
Oh, so it came with the
Yeah.
light board, not with the actual kit, the diamond art.
No, it came with the light board and several trays and
Well, is the glue that's on that like super tacky, or is it like
it's tacky.
Could it be
But-
to hold your
because I
paint?
was thinking maybe it was a way to do lines on the
But outside this edge here, this isn't sticky here. This kit is a FIO, FIYO,
Could it be for you to put, if you have a smaller picture or something, to put underneath your picture and to put it on the light board where it would be sticky and it would move around, maybe?
No, it's only sticky on the on one side. Yeah. But you know, this kit I got with the light board is really nice, but they don't, like, you would have to know how to use all this stuff or learn it, because it doesn't come with, like, you know, use this for this or
Really?
no, everything came in here. I mean, for the price, to be honest with you, that's a lot of stuff in here for $20, free shipping, because I have Amazon Prime. But yeah, it came with these clips and everything in this package, and then this plastic container where you put all your beads in separately. Yeah, anyhow.
No, baby, I didn't.
Uh.
Huh?
No barking, you two.
What? They can bark.
Quit acting like dogs.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, quit acting like dogs.
What's the million question? What we have for dinner?
It's a little game with these two beagles. One of them sees something and it looks at the other one, and it's game on. And usually it's a cat outside. We have several feral cats.
Well, the only thing I can figure out here is that
Hunting dogs, so.
You bet. They're only doing what beagles do.
Yeah. Snow White sleeps all day and she dreams that there's something outside, so she wakes up barking. That sets two eyes off. That's what
Their
I
sense
think.
of
I don't know.
smell. Their sense of smell is so intense that they can smell it through the crack in the door.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Here comes the second bag of beads.
Right now, ladies.
Uh-oh. Yep. Charlie? No.
I'm dreading to do the one with the chief and the wolf on it.
You behave yourself. That's enough of that.
I just feel like I've been working on this picture forever.
Mhm.
Well, the only thing I've done is black.
See, if I get something like that, I'd probably do a section of the black and then fold that over and then turn it around and work from the other end too.
It's black on the other end, on all four sides.
Yeah, but at the other end, you got the white and the gray and the orange and all that stuff mixed in there
Well,
too.
see, I'm trying to put up enough right here where I can move my hand and do. No, actually, the other side is. Oops, there's a bead. There's a bead. I don't know where that came from. Says black, just a little bit red here and there. Like I said, it's almost all black. So I'm just going to take it 1 inch at a time.
Mhm.
That's why I cut my plastic. And I've done this much today. From there, had a few rows right there, but I'm working it slow, and I'll have to put it up and do something else. And I like to get enough of the black done, at least to where I cut the plastic, so I can get, there it is. Okay. So at least I can get my hand on it to start with some of the white. My dad used to make shadow boxes. And in the front, take a really thin piece of wood, and he'd etch on the back a design. Then he'd take his drill slowly and drill all the way around those lines and everything. You got that, sis?
Mhm. Mhm. Oh, I've been had it.
Oh, okay. And they hit me yesterday and hit a couple more people yesterday. But like he'd draw a horse in the mane, and it'd be like drill a hole, skip a hole, drill a hole, skip a hole, drill a hole, skip a hole, and then he'd put a light in the back of it. He sanded all down good, and I have a friend that she passed away, and she messed up on one, so she gave it to me, and it's an egg art. And I got a horse and a wolf for wolf back then.
That eagle is beautiful.
Thank you. It is. It's gonna be. I didn't think it was this big. I got it for $5.99.
Wow.
But I was in the club when I got it. You know, when I came down with like cancer, I stopped doing them because I put my head down and it would bleed. And since I got that viral infection this past month, doing it again, and they're wondering where the bleeder is at. And he can't cauterize it in his. Oh, excuse me. The furnace kicked on. He can't do it in his, because of the surgery I had. He can't do it in his office. So I'm like, uh-oh. That means day surgery. because he said he could cauterize it in his office, but I'm a free bleeder now because of all the blood thinners and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now I have a place I can put my hand. Let me finish this one little section.
Looking at that eagle reminds me of my husband and I do a lot of fishing spring through fall on the river. There's a river right by where our cabin camper is.
Mm-hmm.
And it's nothing better than seeing an eagle fly in the sky over the river.
Actually, we had one here flying over every once in a while.
There's a lot by that where we go fishing, and they're in their natural habitat there, and their eyesight, I can't imagine how keen it is, because they swoop down in the water and get those fish.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. Other birds do too. You know, we've watched different, hawks and.
Mm-hmm.
You should check out Moonwolf's page. He has one of the red hawks he zoomed in on and made a little short video of it.
Okay.
And it was across, but it took Clinnea away, so I'd have to. It doesn't even show that I'm doing it. Yeah, you can kind of see the black right here.
Okay.
All this. Good morning,
Morning,
Kyle.
Kyle.
Oh, thank you, Kyle. I don't like it. It's too much black. I can't wait to start everything else. But I gotta get this black done. This is the one I can't wait to really get started on. And somebody said they do it, then they backed out. And, this was given to me. I would never part with it, but I've had it for about 5 years. See, I don't want to spill my little beans there. It has 3 wolves. Then it comes on out. There's 3 wolves there. Then there's the Native American chief. And it has a lot of black and blues, a little bit of orchid. So.
Well, it covers more of the expanse than the eagle does, the artwork.
Right. Now this, I would go ahead and have it professionally framed, matted and framed. And I thought about starting it, but I knew I was having a lot of TIAs and I didn't want to mess it up. I couldn't believe it was already Wednesday today. First day of winter.
Yeah, the solstice.
Yep.
Hey, Scarlett. I'll be right back later.
Okay.
Hi, Scarlett. How you doing today?
Morning, Scarlett.
God damn it. See, the glue is not good enough on this paper. It's not holding
After
the dye.
After time, does it kind of dry out?
It shouldn't with the plastic on it,
Yeah.
but this one it is. I can't wait for my glow-in-the-dark iridescent one to come in.
Oh, wow.
It
That should
has
be neat.
flowers and butterflies, and the tip ends of everything has that glow-in-the-dark iridescent looking stuff. Now, if it comes in like that, it's okay. It may not come in like that. See, that didn't stick either. Yeah. I'm really having to press hard for these to stick. Somebody's going ho ho ho.
You've had more experience with them than I have, but would like some heat on there soften up the stickiness?
Nope.
No.
No. I've come across a few of them that they're
That are
not.
dried out.
Yeah, no, it's just not sticky. A certain company doesn't put enough glue on it
Oh.
because even the plastic won't stay stuck to it.
Hmm. Oh, let's see.
Now, I like the round dots more than I do those squares. I'm not good with the little squares.
Oh, there's square ones too, huh?
Yeah, now that you have to get exactly in place or your lines will look wobbly. So if your kit has a ruler in it, that's what it's for.
Oh, okay. Well, this is my first kit, so I'll try to remember that. And I'm sure my picture isn't going to be perfect.
None of them really are. Are we supposed to be perfect? No.
Hopefully not. Because I'm far from it.
I know a lady that does diamond dots, and she's got a little plastic L-shaped ruler that is a square ruler. And every line has to be just perfect. And if she puts a letter on the wrong thing, she's going to pull it off, do this, do that, and put another one on it. I'm like, geez, if I was that OCD, I'd kill myself.
I wonder if that's what this is for, this thing here. I don't know.
Let me see. Yeah, that's what it's to push you. As you do a little bit, you push it and you can tighten up, you know. Or you can lay it down
Hey,
and
John.
then put them like, you know, against each other. Like the square. That's a triangle, but still.
Yeah, that's, I don't know.
You got a lot of itsy bitsy things in that kit.
Yeah, this is a learn as I go thing here. I've learned a lot from you guys.
I'm glad. And you know what? I started out just like you, but nobody was helping me. I had to figure it out.
Yeah, I figured it out. I didn't have anybody teaching me or I didn't go on YouTube or nothing to see how it was done. I just got a kit and said, okay, how do you do this?
Morning, squirrel.
Hi, whoever else is chilling in the background. If you haven't said hello, say hello. Let me know who's in the room.
Yeah, the only thing about this light board is, it's only so big, like some of it I have over the edge here.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you're working on something big, they probably come in different sizes.
Oh, you're really only working on a section at a time. That's why I said first thing I tell people is you got to don't look at the whole, look at it like a gridded project. Because even if it's huge, you're still only going to be working on one section at a time.
Yeah.
But as you get the dots on things is where it would get a little crazy to maneuver it around or whatever to use the light board.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Scarlett.
The jute that I used on this basket has a very distinct smell. I'm sure all jute probably does.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't smelled that smell for a long time. Natural smell, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You gotta weave all the ends in now. That's the fun part.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be right back. It must be 11 o'clock. Chloe wants to go out.
Mm-hmm.
All those beagles have impeccable timing. Every day at 11 o'clock, even though she's got a dog door. I'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
You go by Charlie now. There's nothing in here for you. Go on.
You are.
Yeah, along with several boxes of stuff on the floor for her to get into.
Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Miss Barbara. That's tomorrow, Myra. Well, thank you. I watched it.
I'll have to watch that unboxing later.
Mhm. Aw. I'm glad he liked it. Yeah. Supposed to get down to the 40s Friday night down here in South Florida. Myra, you still here? Yep.
Hi, Myra.
I think those little owls are like just the right size to have something. It's almost like having a hard worry stone, but it's soft. So if you needed to have a little squishy time and not be holding a big old obvious squishy thing. Yeah, like a fidget.
Nope.
And almost like a security thing too, because it's soft rather than something hard plastic or. Uh-oh. What's that? They droop with age? That would be my first guess.
She's making us wait for the.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, waiting for the punchline.
Oh, that's
Yep.
a good one. Talking about fidgets there. I have two granddaughters that are one with my son and one with my daughter, and they both have sensory issues. The one just got diagnosed with autism. They both love to read, and the oldest one, she just turned 15, and she can carry on a detailed conversation like you wouldn't believe. But when she was little, she was very quiet. Anyhow, she wrote a book, her first book, and published it this last year here. She's got it on Amazon.
Oh, yeah?
She got all those creative ideas that she talked about put in a book.
Myra's son is autistic.
The younger granddaughter, she's 10. She's very quiet and emotionally not up to level, but I think she's pretty smart. She's just got it all inside. Like the older granddaughter, she was like that too, very quiet, and but she's really come out of her shell here. And with her writing that book, I mean, I wouldn't be able to do that.
Me either. I mean, I probably have a couple of books in me, but I'm not a writer like that. I can't put it to paper, and I can't afford to hire somebody to do it for me.
Yeah, she actually took her several months. She'd work on it in her study halls over the summer. She typed it on her computer, and my daughter, my adult daughter, did some editing on it for her, and she found it's very expensive. She didn't have an expensive company do the editing or whatever, but yeah, anyhow. You get her on a topic and she would, the 15-year-old, she'd talk your ear off. I mean, about certain details. Yeah, she's just got all this stuff in her head, and
yep.
I'm sure they're both better readers than I am. I've had a reading disability for years, but yeah, anyhow. It's interesting to see the two develop. And
Was your comprehension or just
mine?
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have dyslexia. That I've never been tested for it, but I know when I was in school, I didn't get my glasses till I was in junior high, and I'm sure that had an effect to it. I was in reading, specific reading, special reading classes and whatnot.
Myra's asking what your granddaughter's book is exactly about.
It's what do you want to say? It's not a thriller. It's sort of like the oh, and now hear my memory. It's called the Rainbow. It's called The Rainbow Isle, ISLE, and it's sort of like I'm drawing a blank
mystery?
on how to. It's not a mystery. It's like the younger generation where they have their own. I'm not coming up with the descriptive words for it.
It's okay.
There was a sort of a series, something the games. A year.
The Hunger Games?
Yes, Hunger Games. It's sort of similar to that perspective.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's the best way to describe it. I am not a reader, so I'm not good to explain that to you. I listen to audiobooks.
Well, you said she has it on Amazon, right?
She does. It's called The Rainbow Isle by Mary Grattan. The Rainbow Isle, ISLE. Yeah. Let's see here.
No, Jeffrey, not this week. Not until the beginning of the year sometime. After all the holidays and nonsense.
It's actually called The Sorcerer and the Rainbow Isle. There's a picture of it right there.
Oh, okay. It's backwards because you're mirrored, but.
Oh yeah, okay, that's right. But yeah, it's you can get it on your it comes in hardback, soft covered, and also
Audio.
What's that thing called that reads to you that
Kindle?
lights up? A Kindle, yeah. She's working on her second book already.
If you want, what you could do is, can you pull it up on Amazon on your phone, copy the link, and then paste it in the chat?
Okay, I can do that.
Unfortunately, Jeffrey, as people get up in age, you're going to find that you get up in age. A lot of the people you with that you were fans of, that were in your life, are going to be passing on here because, you know, they're 60s and up, some with health conditions or whatever. So, yeah. Yeah, because the people that you grew up admiring are all usually 15 or more years older than you. At minimum 15.
There it is. Hopefully it works. There.
Let's see.
Yep.
Yep. Cool.
Well, thank you for allowing me to do that. But yeah, anyhow,
Of course.
And
Even if I get 1 or 2 people that'll enjoy the book, that's worth it to me.
The other granddaughter is, she just loves to read. It's hard to get her to talk. She, I'm sure it's all in her head, though.
Mm-hmm.
The 10-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, I've just from different people I've known over the years that have autistic children, I noticed that it basically as puberty sets in, it changes a bit because there's so many chemical changes in the body too, the brain and all that,
Oh yeah.
So they may be super quiet as children and then come out of their shell, or they may be the opposite. They may be very vocal and whatever as children, but then that hits, it calms them down. So it affects differently, but it's not the first time I've heard a change like that.
Yeah, well, the 10-year-old, we saw it early on when she was really young. But that's a hard topic. You can't really, my adult children, you can't really, it was hard. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
My adult daughter has worked with a lot of children and family with autism. So she
Mm-hmm.
saw it right away, but my daughter-in-law and my son didn't see it. They,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's hard
saw
on them, and you
They
can't,
saw it, they
yeah,
just- Denial.
They took her in for testing and whatnot, and it's a hard thing. It really is. It's a hard thing, but now they know. So,
Mm-hmm.
and her intelligence is right where it should be for a 10-year-old.
Oh, cool.
It's the emotional and socializing that she struggles with.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Myra just ordered the book.
oh well, thank you, Myra. You'll have to let me know how I read it, and that's an achievement for me because I can't remember what I read. I have to go over a chapter and over it, and I did get it read. Well, this basket is done for.
What,
I
done?
liked working. Yeah, I liked working with the combination of the jute and the thing, but that jute is definitely different to work with than regular cotton.
Well, yeah, and it's a little rough on the hands.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't think I'd do the whole thing in jute, but I
Mhm.
like the combination.
Yes, Asperger's, right. And that's what the movie Rain Man that came out, it was still referred to as Asperger's. I think that movie really showed people something that they really didn't see before, in the sense of autism.
Yeah, I think for so many years people didn't understand that.
I enjoyed that movie very much.
Oh yeah, it's a good one.
I don't have anybody in my life that has been diagnosed autistic. I have a sneaky suspicion that the second from I have 5 older brothers. The second from the youngest, I have a feeling, is autistic. But never diagnosed, and had a very rough time with school and everything. I mean, he stopped going to school in 7th, or when he just started the 8th grade or something like that. He kind of got pushed to that point, and then I guess him and my mom had a conversation. I don't know. I wasn't there at the time. And she never put him back in school. So he became like my dad's helper in the building, my mom's helper. They were superintendents of a 60-unit building. And that's what he did. Until even after they passed away for some time. And eventually he became the superintendent after my mom passed and my dad got ill. He became the superintendent of the building.
Oh, I see that, Myra.
Yes, but it gave a window into that world that I don't think was. There were a couple of much older movies that kind of touched on that, but I think Rain Man was really the first movie I ever saw that went on the journey, the emotional journey, the frustrating part of the journey, the sad part of it, that really went through a lot of the phase of that. And it explain it better. But again, nobody in my family was particularly labeled that, but myself growing up, my parents did a lot of philanthropic stuff, and one of the things they did was we went to adult children and children homes at Christmas time, and we gave stuffed animals out to the children left there over the holidays that could not be with their families, and we spent time.
Yeah.
And they had all different types of physical disability that are a combination of both. Blind, deaf, autistic, you name it. And so I was exposed to that growing up. So that's why when people talk on certain terms, I get it. Even though my brother, that I speak of. He was like extremely childlike in the sense of his dependency on my mom. And women, as he got older, he was a sucker. And if he was single in this day and age and could figure out, and he probably could, the computer situation, he'd probably be one of those guys that's giving all his money to some chick overseas. Yeah, there's a whole big old story with him. My mom protected him until she passed away, and then yeah. He met somebody who basically fully took advantage of his situation, but I was too young at the moment to do anything about it. And by the time I would have been old enough, I was already trying to survive myself. So, yeah. Yeah. Needless to say, you can kind of tell I'm still. The whole situation ticks me off very bad. But anyway. Neither one of them have siblings. Well, you're not that dark. You're gonna be around a long while yet. Sure. Unless there's something else I don't know about, and you don't need to have to discuss that here. That's privacy. In the sense that you don't want to talk about it, I'm cool. But, do they have a relationship with each other? The two children? Hi, Nitra. What I was asking was, do the two children have a relationship with each other? Yeah, I still haven't grasped that whole thing, but yeah, I get it. The they them thing. I try very much so because when Thrifter's child, they are also non-binary. So when I'm on with them, I try to do my best to maintain the pronoun. Yes, but I thought you had said there were two children in the family. Or did I mistake that? And there's no aunts, uncles, cousins, or anything that they would have a relationship with? Hmm. And no extended family anywhere. Hmm. Thank you for popping in. Anitra. That's a dilemma. I don't know. That's tough. Was the only thing left would be institutionalization if you pass away. I don't know. Yeah, it's a shame. Yeah, another show I enjoy watching, but will soon be off the air and going on to pay television is The Good Doctor.
Yeah, I've watched that one.
Mhm.
Been a long time, but
I've watched it from the beginning.
is it still on?
Yeah, I think this might be the. Well, not at the. It's still going. It's the season
Mhm.
ended. I think it starts again in January sometime.
Okay.
And I think that might be the last season. I think, from what I'm comprehending, and then they'll move it to wherever it's going, Netflix or whatever it's doing. Every show I like always winds up on services I don't have. Well, there's no such thing as being syndicated to television or a long-term series on regular television anymore.
Yeah.
So
To be honest with you, I don't even watch regular TV. We had Charter for years for our internet, and now on for TV we just stream different things.
yeah, but I don't have internet like that in my house, and I don't,
Okay.
yeah. So, and I don't want to do it on my tablet or my phone, because the service isn't quite the same. You know what I mean?
Right. I know when we go to the cabin, I have to use my wireless data. What kind of internet do you guys have in Florida there?
Stuff here. It's just that my budget doesn't allow me to have a in-home Wi-Fi and all
But
that.
you must have some type of internet, right?
I have a tablet and a phone. on the
Okay, so
same
you
server.
use your phone.
My tablet is doing this part, and I look at the chat on my phone.
Yeah, but you must have some type of internet for that, right?
The service from the phone company, the cell
Okay,
phone
so
company.
you use the. Sure, yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I do when we go to the cabin. I use my phone plan,
Mm-hmm.
which we have unlimited, but they say unlimited, but that only goes to so many. Then it slows down after you've used up.
Correct. That's the same thing I got going on.
Okay. Well, I tell you, there's so much stuff on YouTube to watch now.
Mm-hmm. This week flew by so fast. I had all kinds of different plans.
Oh, for this week?
Well, yeah, just things I was going to work on or whatever, and it totally flew out the window. The gnomes became involved. I still need to make some. I ran out of time. I got Countess April on Friday night.
Is that does she have, I know who she is, but is it a auction or just a?
Yeah, open panel.
Okay. Open panel auction?
Yep. And yeah, I've been on it a couple of times, 3 times, I think, before, I don't know. The past 2 weeks I wasn't, because how they do it is like, as new people come in, and this is what they explained when they first started it, and I agree with it. As new people come on that want to have a chance and opportunity to do something, like the people will be asked to step down to accommodate a spot for that newer person to get an opportunity.
Sure.
Which I think is awesome. So, and since these gnomes became such a big hit, I was going to make a bunch of these gnomes, but there's only so much time in a day.
Right.
And I get wore out pretty easily. When I get off here, it's like I gotta lay down for a while, and I can get up and maybe do something else, and then around the house, and then and it pretty much eats up my. If I'm doing something that requires top, which kind of these do, to work on. I can't, because that's the end of my day. I'm laying down in bed already. I can't.
Yeah. Yep.
I wanted to get a ton of these done, but got a handful. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8 of them. And then this one's already spoken for. These two and the puppies are still spoken for. I got a couple more to make for that person. Oh. Those puppies are so stinking cute.
Yes, they are.
Well, unless you're familiar with how things are, have a generalized idea how things are handmade. Stuff like that. You can't get what their value is, you know?
I know
It's not
there's
it's not so much
equations.
the material as much as the
It's
time.
the time, yeah. Yep.
I mean, I do stuff pretty quick. Once I get like a pattern, I create a pattern, and once I get going on it, I'm fast. But that's because I'm fast.
Yeah, you can't
Not-
consider that in your what you charge. It's just like any other thing.
Just like a
person
mechanic.
does, or- yeah,
Yeah,
job.
you go to a
You get more
mechanic.
efficient.
They look at a book and they go, "We charge you an hour and a half for this job." It could take a experienced mechanic that may have done that particular thing 45 minutes to do, but you're still going to get charged the hour and a half.
Yeah. You know, it's the experience that goes into making it that made you quicker, you know, once you get something down. I know the hats that I make and sell on Etsy. I don't sell those at craft fairs or anything because, well, first of all, I use a more expensive yarn on them,
Right.
and I target a different market
Right.
online. Where if I went to a craft show, there's nobody gonna pay that money for those hats. You know what I'm
Correct.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So sell to the bigger cities like New York and California and whatnot. But so I totally hear what you're saying. And if you look on Etsy or any other site at a small item, remember when the small wool animals were popular and people were making them out of wool?
Mm-hmm.
Real small, I forget what they call them, but they're expensive. They're time consuming, and they're
The micro
you know,
the micro animals.
yeah, they're one of a kind, and you know,
Yeah. It's big. You could barely see them. They're sitting on the edge of a whatever.
right.
It's all done with threads. I mean, like sewing threads.
Now,
I
if
haven't
a
gotten that
person
micro
was
yet.
if a person was buying pom-poms that were already made in a bag, that's different.
Right. My big boo-boo was made the first couple of gnomes. I made bigger ones.
Yeah.
And I just sold them inexpensively because I didn't think it was gonna. I just thought maybe I could get those,
Yeah.
Apparently, and then I made the smaller one just for fun. I tried this, so I wonder if I can do a sitting one. So I came up with the sitting one, and like everybody wants these things, and it's like, wow, if I would have known that, because now the people that look at the bigger ones are like, oh, why would you charge me more for the smaller one? There's less material. It's like, it's more effort.
Yeah. I think that's an artist's choice, and you have a right to charge for your artwork, and it's all time.
I mean, I'm not taking these literally from somebody else's thing and doing them.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here. I've looked at tons of pictures of all kinds of gnomes and all kinds of stuff, and didn't even look at patterns.
Yeah, you hand design those and put your own touch to them. So, I guess, in my opinion, if a person doesn't want to pay the price,
they don't get adopted. That's okay.
Yeah, it is what it is, because I'd rather
Hi, Bonnie.
design something special like that and get, you're not an assembly line. It's not China.
Right. Correct. And I'm not, I've said it before in here. It's different when you're a reseller, when you get these products at an estate sale or something where there was a proficient crocheter and they had a whole bunch of stuff that they made.
Right. Yes.
You reselling it is different than the artist actually making it.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't comprehend that.
Right.
That's the thing. Plus, Walmart, I also stress that, they put the word crochet on things. Don't know how they get away with that. Because there is no machine that can crochet. The only time that's true is because they have somebody, like you say, in a foreign country, working for pennies a day, crocheting these items by hand.
Mm-hmm. I know I've seen other resellers selling their handmade items on auctions and stuff, and I'm not mentioning any names because
it has nothing to do with names.
Yeah, it doesn't have anything to do with names, but I for sure would not spend all that time on an item, hand making it, and not to. It's just literally giving it away for, charging a price that's your materials
barely
only.
The cost of covering material. Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyhow.
I mean, I'm technically kind of still doing it because I love doing this and I'm going to do it anyway.
Well,
so my prices aren't as high as some may be. But I'm not, it's not going to be $2. It's not feasible.
Why not? By far.
But somebody else looking at this go, oh, well, it's $2, $3 for that little thing, right? No.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be afraid to change a price on anything, When I was selling on Etsy, when I first started out, there were hats I had on there that were, anyhow. I eventually changed the price on them and they paid for it, and anyhow, you're getting my point.
Yeah. Plus, the throwaway mentality of society, you know, there's nothing really cherished anymore.
No, there is. Yeah, I see that when I go to, whenever I've gone to estate sales. I haven't been to one in a while, but yeah.
Yeah, you go to an estate sale and it's sad. It is very sad.
Yeah.
Because you see things that are like, and why doesn't a grandchild have this? Or why doesn't even an adult child have this?
But the bottom
Why doesn't a
line is,
cousin have this? Anybody.
some of the families don't care. They don't care about that stuff. And
You know, the wedding blanket that was handmade by their grandparent or parent. That was a wedding gift to them. They pass away, and the kids are like, "What's this thing? Oh, we'll throw it in the pile with the same, the Walmart
yeah,
stuff." And it's like, oh my god!
yeah. Well, the bottom line
And that
is,
only helps to devalue it.
you can't take it with you anyhow. But I mean, yeah,
I mean, the only time I can see that is if it's end all be all. There's no family left,
right.
and it's just a company literally going in there liquidating it for the state, basically.
Yeah, yeah,
That I get. But when there's any family involved with certain items, it's like, are you serious? Thing obviously hand carved by Grandpa, has his signature on the darn thing. Everything else, even you found the little thing that he wrote that stuck in a book somewhere about the item and how much time he spent on it and what it meant. Selling it on eBay for $2, $3, right at an estate sale, or giving it away in an estate sale when it comes the end of the day. You want that? Yeah, just take it.
I have an aunt that has said to me in the past, "You're so sentimental, Pam."
See, I always know that my soul is much older than my age because, and I said this as far as back as I can remember, I've always said, I'm twice as old as I really am. When I was a kid.
Yeah.
I didn't realize until I got older how old, but different experiences that my parents brought me through because I was able to see those things and comprehend those things. And I mean, even as simple as, we'd go out fruit and vegetable picking in upstate New York, bring the stuff back down into the city. My mom would get a bunch of paper sacks, but I'm probably going to tell this story tomorrow. But anyway.
That's okay.
Put all the stuff in paper sacks, and we'd go around to the families that we knew had less and the elderly and give them fresh fruits and vegetables. In a 4-block radius in the city.
Yeah.
Even down to New Year's. It's like New Year's Eve, our tradition in our family was we went out into the street because we celebrated at home most of the time. But we went out as a family, we went out in the street. And it's kind of dangerous and silly now that you think of it, but growing up, it wasn't quite the same. There weren't as many vehicles on the road or anything like that at midnight. Everybody was kind of where they were going to be.
Right.
Except for those who couldn't be anywhere or had to work or had to, whatever. So they were out in their vehicles or whatever. So when the light turned red, one of my brothers would go out. And our tradition was either to shake the hand, or back in the day, you were able to kiss a lady on the cheek without getting slapped. And give your hat to them and wish them a happy new year.
Mm-hmm.
the total stranger.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely not like that anymore.
Yeah, but that was what we did as a family. We went out and everybody had to get. You weren't allowed to come back in because we had a cake afterwards. You weren't able to come back in and have cake until you found somebody to get to.
Hi, Linda. Not sure when she came in. If you're still there, hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda. I don't know either. Oops. That's what happens when the lull happens. It's like you get lost in. Oh, there's more people in here than I thought. Just listening. Hi, everyone. It feels like just a few minutes ago there was only UI and maybe Myra. That's it.
Yeah, they just.
Well, some people are coming on, trying to get themselves settled in. All the sales start about 2:00 or so, and
Yeah.
yep. Speaking of, I'm probably going to wind up closing this down a little bit, a few minutes earlier than normal. And yes, I have a feeling tomorrow's going to be a long day for me.
Yeah. So, all right.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to thank everyone who came in. I want to thank everyone who hung out. I want to thank everyone who will watch this in the future. Please like, comment, subscribe. I want everyone to enjoy the rest of their day.